They step into the ring to thunderous applause, earn millions from a single bout, and forever etch their names into boxing history. Their punches are more than raw power and flawless technique. They are brands that generate income far beyond the arena. Today, these fighters aren't just champions. They are bona fide tycoons with private jets, fleets of supercars, and villas scattered across the globe. But who truly sits at the top? Not only in titles, but in net worth. Who raked in the most cash and turned every trip to the ring into a gold mine? In this video, we'll pit the fortunes of the 5 most famous boxers of all time against one another, and you'll be shocked to see who's actually the richest of the bunch. Muhammad Ali, the American professional boxer whose line "float like a butterfly, sting like a bee" is recognized even by people who have never watched a single match. In the ring, Ali did more than outrun his opponents. He danced, changing direction in an instant, striking fast and hard while reading his rivals' every move. Over the course of his career, Muhammad Ali fought 61 professional bouts, winning 56 and losing 5. 37 of those victories came by knockout. Ali's fortune was estimated at somewhere between $50 and $80 million. Yet he left his wife $12 million and each of his 9 children $6 million. In 2006, he sold the rights to his name and likeness for $50 million while keeping a 20% stake, which earned him about $7 million every year. The athlete partnered over the years with brands such as Adidas, Gillette, IBM, Apple, Pizza Hut, Pepsi, Louis Vuitton, Toyota, and Porsche. He also fronted ads for Bird's Eye Burgers and Wheaties cereal, becoming the first boxer ever pictured on the Breakfast of Champions box. In 2014, he even appeared in a public service spot, talking about water's importance to human health. After the boxer's passing, the company that manages his rights filed a $30 million lawsuit against Fox, claiming the network used archival Ali footage in a Super Bowl pregame commercial without permission. In 2006, Ali and his wife moved to Paradise Valley, Arizona, where he lived until his death. In his later years, he also owned a summer residence in Louisville, roughly 9,300 square feet, which his widow later sold for $1.75 million. During his second marriage, Ali spent some time in Chicago, and in 1971, he relocated with his family to a Tuscan-style home in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Locals say that while living there, he would open the door to any fan and sign autographs. In 1975, Ali bought a cozy farm on a large tract near Berrien Springs, Michigan, for about $400,000. He commissioned several new structures. Alongside the main 4-bedroom house, the property gained a gym with a boxing ring, workout equipment, a massage room and spa, a basketball court, a private office center, and 2 climate-controlled garages. After his death, a Turkish foundation purchased the estate for $2.5 million and plans to create an educational camp and Ali museum. With his third wife, Veronica, Ali lived in Hancock Park in central Los Angeles. The Italian Renaissance-style mansion spans roughly 14,500 square feet and features 7 bedrooms, luxurious furniture, antique chairs, and original fireplaces. One sunlit room with panoramic windows reportedly housed Veronica's exotic birds. In Muhammad Ali's garage, you could spot a Cadillac Eldorado, a Lincoln, a 1970 Rolls-Royce silver convertible, and an Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce Series 2. In the early 80s, a sheik from the United Arab Emirates even gifted the boxer a Mercedes Ponton 220, plated in gold inside and out and studded with precious stones. At the height of his fame in the 1970s, Ali was, according to many sources, the single most recognizable person on earth. Even after his passing, he lives on in the hearts of millions, an enduring symbol of hope and determination. Now let's move on to the second boxing legend, who managed to build a career not only as a successful fighter in the ring, but also managed to realize himself as a politician. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is a Filipino professional boxer and politician. Over a storied career, he became a living legend. In fact, Crime rates in the Philippines reportedly dipped whenever his bouts were broadcast. In September 2021, Pacquiao officially announced his retirement from the ring and his intention to run for president of the Philippines, though he lost the election in 2022. Recently, he declared a return to professional boxing, stepping back between the ropes against Mario Barrios. To date, Pacquiao has fought 73 professional bouts, claiming 62 victories, 39 of them by knockout, and suffering 8 losses. His net worth is estimated at roughly $220 million. Over the course of his career, he has earned no less than $500 million, and Forbes puts his career haul closer to $1.2 billion. The athlete has fronted ad campaigns for brands like HP, McDonald's, and Hennessy, yet the partnerships have not always ended happily. Beyond the well-known split with Nike, there was the Samsung spot. Pacquiao praised the Korean smartphone maker for a multi-million-dollar fee, while openly using an iPhone in real life. Pacquiao owns 4 homes in the Philippines and several more overseas. His main residence is a 3-story, 5-bedroom house in the gated Forbes Park suburb of Manila. The tropical-style estate features a garden and a pool with plenty of wood and stone inside, wide windows, and sliding doors. Bought in 2011 for $9 million, the property has twice been listed for sale. The first time came after neighbors complained about the steady stream of visitors seeking financial help. The house was later renovated and put back on the market in 2020, but the pandemic stalled any deal. In his hometown of General Santos, he keeps 2 houses. The first, nicknamed the Pac-Man Mansion, is Mediterranean in style. A 2-story home on roughly 25,000 square feet of land. The second, known locally as the White House, is modern, with an indoor basketball court and a pool. Inside, you'll find simple furniture, accented with wood and woven textures, plus walls lined with family photos. In Sarangani province, the boxer owns a beachfront retreat with 14 bedrooms. Tropical plants frame the white exterior, while wooden details inside create a cozy vibe. Stateside, Pacquiao bought a 7-bedroom estate in Beverly Hills that once belonged to rapper Sean Diddy Combs. He paid $12.5 million plus 4 ringside tickets to his bout with Floyd Mayweather. The mansion includes a grand foyer, a spacious kitchen, a dining area, a living room with white couches, another lounge with a fireplace, multiple bedrooms and baths, and a private theater. The backyard offers a pool, a spa, and a barbecue station, while a fountain greets guests at the front stairway. Another American property, a 2-story, quasi-Spanish house in Los Angeles, is far less lavish. Arched windows and a clay tile roof play against a modern interior. The mansion was burglarized in 2019, though the dollar amount of the loss was never disclosed. Manny also vacations on the Philippine island of Boracay. The owner of one resort is an avid Pacquiao fan and keeps a suite reserved just for him. His garage, like his real estate portfolio, is serious business. Upward of a dozen vehicles, including a Chevrolet Suburban, Lincoln Navigator, Honda CR-V, Mitsubishi Pajero V6, Mitsubishi Grandis minivan, Ferrari Italia 458, Porsche Cayenne Turbo, Mercedes-Benz SLK, and Toyota Prius. The centerpiece is a beefed-up Hummer H2 with bullet-resistant glass and heavy armor. A Cadillac Escalade has been armored in similar fashion. Manny Pacquiao remains the only boxer ever to capture world titles in 8 weight divisions and to claim championships in 4 different decades: the 1990s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020s. On top of that, he built a successful political career back home, even if the presidency slipped through his gloves. And now it's time for the next champion, the one who's been making the most noise lately, turning every quote into a meme and even a hit song. Please welcome Oleksandr Usyk, the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, the only modern pro boxer to hold every major belt at the same time. He has fans in every corner of the globe, and the biggest bloggers and celebrities fly in to watch him fight. Usyk's net worth is estimated at roughly $120 million. His 2 showdowns with Tyson Fury together brought him about $184.5 million, making him one of the richest boxers in history. The bout with Daniel Dubois earned him around $132 million, the largest purse of his career. In his personal life, Usyk actively supports Ukraine, donating sizable portions of his fight money. Early on, the fighter lived on about $160 a month. A few times he collected big bonuses for standout performances. After winning the 2006 European Championships, the Tavria Boxing Club paid him a $10,000 bonus, which he used to buy a house for his parents. His purses are now far higher. On the 10th of November 2018, he made his British pro debut, stepping in as the undisputed heavyweight champion against Tony Bellew and knocking him out in the 7th round. That night, Usyk pocketed roughly €2.5 million, and his total take for 2018 came to about $13 million. Such numbers are still shy of boxing's sky-high records. In 2015, Floyd Mayweather pulled in $275 million for his title clash with Manny Pacquiao. Only the very top US fighters can count on purses that large because American audiences are willing to pay huge pay-per-view fees. Usyk says he also has endorsement deals that deliver a solid monthly income. Another revenue stream for a boxer who long ago traded that $160 paycheck for 8- and 9-figure earnings. Oleksandr Usyk is a serious car enthusiast. The very first vehicle he ever drove was his dad's blue Moskvich 412, the one he learned on while tearing across open fields. Early in his pro career, he bought his first ride of his own, a Kia Sorento. After that came a white Skoda Octavia, which he lightly customized and even wrapped with a portrait of Muhammad Ali. For winning Olympic gold in 2012, the Boxing Federation of Ukraine handed Usyk the keys to a Volvo XC90 SUV. The all-wheel drive Swede boasted a raft of safety tech, including the RSC rollover prevention system, but the champ was underwhelmed by its looks and sold it off. In its place, he picked up a Toyota Land Cruiser 200 for about $45,000 and knew he had found his truck. He loved the plush cabin, the gadget loadout, and the tank-like reliability off-road. In 2018, Usyk added a brand new black Lexus LX, luxurious, powerful, and packed with tech, for roughly $100,000. Few would argue he hasn't earned such wheels with his titles and triumphs. Today, Usyk is a 3-time undisputed world champion with 24 wins in 24 professional bouts, 15 of them by knockout, and not a single loss on his record. So who, in your opinion, has a real shot at beating Oleksandr Usyk in the ring? And next up is another legendary boxer almost everyone knows, Mike Tyson. A legendary boxer who, in the late 1980s, was the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and to this day is the most recognizable face in boxing. Let's take a closer look at the great athlete and see what drove him to financial ruin. Mike Tyson fought 58 professional bouts, winning 50 of them, 44 by knockout. He did have setbacks, tallying 6 losses in total. Over his career, Tyson earned more than $400 million, a figure that would equal roughly $700 million today after inflation. Yet his current net worth is estimated at $10 million. That is actually an improvement, considering that in 2003 he was so deep in debt, $23 million, that he had to declare bankruptcy. What happened? Tyson burned through cash on girlfriends, alcohol, and illegal substances, not to mention being fleeced by promoter Don King. Add to that the costs of 2 divorces, supporting 8 children, and paying attorneys who constantly bailed him out of trouble. He also had some truly unusual expenses. Roughly $400,000 a year went to caring for pigeons and Bengal tigers at home. He bought a solid gold bathtub for $2.2 million, dropped $800,000 on a diamond-encrusted watch, spent $7 million on a diamond necklace, and shelled out about $500,000 per party. Tyson poured roughly $5 million into a collection of 100 cars, 19 of which he simply gave away to friends. Among the standouts, a Cadillac Eldorado, 2 Rolls-Royces, a silver spur and a Corniche, a Mercedes-Benz SL, a Ferrari F50, a Ferrari Spider, plus models from Lamborghini, Jaguar, and a Bentley Continental. In the late 1990s, Tyson sold an Ohio mansion for about $1 million. The buyer later converted the place into a church. A few years later, he let go of a sprawling 52-room estate in Connecticut, complete with its own nightclub, billiard hall, and casino, selling it to rapper 50 Cent for roughly $4 million. After divorcing Monica Turner, he parted with a 7-bedroom villa in Maryland for just over $8.5 million. His Las Vegas residence, familiar to many from The Hangover, changed hands in 2016 for a hair under $2 million. Today, Tyson lives with his family in Henderson, Nevada, in a house he picked up the same year for just under $3 million. The home covers about 8,000 square feet, holds 6 bedrooms and 6 baths, and features a pool plus a veranda outfitted for barbecue nights. Throughout his career, our hero was repeatedly named the best boxer of the year, and for his achievements, he was included in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. And today, our video will be closed by another boxer who has never lost a single fight, Floyd Mayweather. The unbeaten American icon stepped into the ring 50 times and won on every occasion, 27 of those victories coming by knockout. He has gathered more than 20 world belts and took a bronze medal at the 1996 Olympics. The nickname Money fits. Estimates put his net worth near $450 million, while lifetime earnings have topped $1 billion. At one point, he was aiming to pocket around $200 million for a proposed bout with Khabib Nurmagomedov. Endorsement money flows just as freely. That patch on Mayweather's trunks the night he fought Conor McGregor, it reportedly cost advertisers $15 million. In the same year, 2017, the boxer announced a collaboration with fashion label Philip Plein. Not every promo paid off, though. He was fined for hyping a cryptocurrency without the proper disclosures. Mayweather also licensed his likeness to the mobile game Wild Poker, signing with Playtrex and Hero Digital Entertainment to make himself a playable character. On the passive income side, he owns Mayweather Promotions, which brings in about $10 million a year. The Girl Collection strip club chain is more of a passion project. Still, Floyd likes to joke that breasts and booze never go out of style, and the clubs net him roughly $15 million annually. Then there are his apparel lines, TMT, the Money Team, and TBE, the Best Ever. Together, they generate roughly $25 million. Add the newly launched Mayweather Boxing and Fitness gyms, and a portfolio of commercial real estate, and his cash registers never stop ringing. He spends it as fast as he makes it. Medical treatments alone can run to $400,000 every month. Fitness events, yoga coaches, his personal team, household staff, and chefs add another $800,000. Renting a golf course sets him back about $260,000 monthly, and even haircuts cost $10,000 a month. Spoiling his kids comes just as naturally. For daughter Ayana's Sweet 16, he threw a Las Vegas bash with a 7-figure price tag, headlined by rap stars Drake and Future. She also received a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon G63 AMG, worth $250,000. In 2021, when his first grandchild was born, Mayweather celebrated with a diamond-studded Rolex priced at $1 million. The legendary boxer also owns a jaw-dropping watch collection, topped by the Jacob & Co. Tourbillon Billionaire, priced at roughly $18 million. He bought the piece after notching his 50th career win against Conor McGregor. 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds and other gems encircle an 18-carat white gold bracelet. One burglary at his home cost him about $8 million in jewelry. Mayweather loves big wagers. He once laid down nearly $6 million on the Miami Heat to win an NBA game. Another time, he tried a $15 million bet and ran into scammers. He rarely bothers with anything under $1 million. Spending sprees are second nature. $400,000 on Hermes bags, $75,000 blown in a single casino session, 4 bottles of Cristal champagne at $1,200 apiece just for the evening. He has shelled out $605,000 on fight tickets so friends could watch him, and handed over $100,000 to charity without blinking. The man literally keeps a suitcase stuffed with $100 bills and refuses to wear the same pair of sneakers twice. His primary residence is now Las Vegas. Since 2018, he has lived in a custom-built mansion covering a bit more than 21,500 square feet. Outside sits a large pool surrounded by lounge chairs and an open-air dining area. The property cost him about $10 million. From 2010 to 2018, he occupied another Vegas estate, worth around $9 million. The interior features abundant solid wood furniture because, as Mayweather says, wood gives the house warmth and comfort. In 2017, he spent roughly $25.5 million on a Beverly Hills mansion, then another $500,000 on furnishings. The place holds 6 bedrooms, 10 baths, a dazzling all-white living room, a massive kitchen, a cocktail bar with its own wine cellar, and a library lined with ebony furniture. Not to mention a full gym and more. The most eye-catching decor, a portrait of his last opponent, Conor McGregor. Outside, an enormous pool anchors the backyard relaxation zone. Floyd paid roughly $7.7 million in cash for a 5-bedroom home in Miami. The place screams ultra-modern. Walls of glass from floor to ceiling, a staircase of steel and glass, and endless natural light. Outside, you'll find a private dock, a rooftop patio, and a terrace with an open-air kitchen. He has also been eyeing real estate in New York City. Rumor has it, he showed serious interest in a Tribeca penthouse priced around $29 million. Mayweather's garage holds close to 100 cars. And yes, he loves to pay for them in crisp bills. Crown jewels of the collection include a Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, about $5 million, a Bugatti Chiron, $3.5 million, multiple Bugatti Veyrons at roughly $3 million each, a Bugatti Grand Sport Vitesse for around $2 million, a Pagani Huayra at roughly $1.4 million, and an ultra-rare LaFerrari Aperta at about $1 million. He also owns 16 Rolls-Royces, plus assorted Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bentleys, and Porsches. At one point, he was buying cars in matched pairs, one white, one black. A black and white duo of Bugatti Veyrons alone cost him roughly $6.5 million. His toys extend to the skies. Mayweather owns a Gulfstream G650, dubbed Air Mayweather, valued near $60 million, and a second jet, a Gulfstream 3, estimated around $30 million. Back in 2017, he tangled with the IRS over an alleged tax bill of about $22 million, but the matter was settled. In 2020, rap rival 50 Cent claimed Floyd was on the brink of bankruptcy, claims Mayweather swiftly dismissed. So, which boxer is your personal favorite? And do you want a part 2? Drop a comment and let us know who should headline the next video.